Bait, meanwhile, one of the extremity teams, maybe just in and around that top 5, that if on a good day, they could indeed take it. We're into the action, though. We've got plenty of it. Quick down mid, one getting short control and just completely uncontested. Wild sort of start here, flashing through connector. It's thick and fast from Bait. They are not wasting any time getting this control, looking for these kills. Device will hold strong for his. Yabi goes completely unchecked, and he has just deleted them. It's 5 headshots, barely any damage done. Mid presence. Hooksy holding, interestingly, by himself on B, in advanced position from him as well. So certainly an unorthodox setup here, but Step will make use of a poor smoke. Getting 2 over the top of it. There's no real chance to trade him. He's got cover as well if they try and run him down. Head trick drops down. That'll be the bomb spotted. Where the hell's that going to go? But this short kill has come in, and they are desperate to stop the bomb from escaping. They will drop it, so all the bite taken out of the attack here from Bait. They'd managed the B control, get over here, but the bomb could not escape. So it's back in the hands of Astralis to clean this one up.
Yeah, I mean, what do you actually do here? MPL and Alex, heroics are required. I mean, we look towards MPL a lot. This guy puts up numbers for the side whilst calling as well, and Alex will find the kill of his own. Maybe opens up a little bit. One towards top mid, one towards window. It's a crossfire here, which can be dismantled. And Alex will. Uh-oh. Heads up. MPL drops, but he cannot find. Device got all the HP and all the information. 10 seconds as the nade comes through, and Alex goes through it. 1 point of HP. God's looking favorably down upon him. He will get this bomb planted too. 1 versus 1. Device knows exactly where he is behind the shot. How has he got across alive? How has he set himself up? In with the potential tap on towards the bomb. Alex tempted by the swing. He will fall eventually. Finally, I may add, but that was way too close for comfort. It feels like Astralis are very, very aware of this. They're really ready for these sort of engagements, and they're punishing them. Overextension's getting caught off guard, and they're wanting to fight back, and they line up. Down for 3. Make that 4. Device will close, but it's down with the quad kill. Making mincemeat of that mid push. That is beautiful. That's bountiful for Astralis, and Bait immediately into attack timeout.
Yeah, it's not going well. It is not going well.
Really?
I think that's about all you can say here.
Yeah.
Couple rounds now where they have been flattened. They lost a 50-50 clutch. Yeah, a tiny bit. Whether they're able to act upon it is another question, of course. Device aggressive at short now. So a few changes here and there at times. Ooh, Alex, the double is big. Rotations are here. Can they stop the bomb? Crossing, the answer is yes. The spray transfer from Stair. Gorgeous. Meanwhile, up close to this smoke is Essential. I thought he would be the one to get something done, but it's Stair again to keep them in the runnings here. NPL is left in the clutch. He's already picked up 1, but he's got 2 more to go. A quick plant, a quick fight. Wow. He can't survive. And my goodness, a big round from Stair. They're all trading moments here.
Stair's had an absolute blinder of a round as well. That was so sick. They needed him to step up in a big way as well, especially when Hooksy falls deep backside B. It's looking over. That little mini transfer goes such a long way. And that push through the smoke as well, it's ballsy and it pays off. Yabi will close, but yeah, look what it means.
Indeed, and I think there is a lot of, you know, we like calling it vibe CS. That seems to be maybe what they're playing around here. If it was like 3-3, I don't think they go for a move like that. But because they're 6-0, see what they can get away with, right? And just keep the relentless pressure on this team. They did call over Hooksy for a second. Now called him away. Pretty interesting. They've done this a lot, actually. The 4 on A seems quite popular for Astralis at the moment. First head will roll. We do have the sandwich position unchecked in the pistol, but it will be checked here. It's Yabi trying to find the hero moment. He's still alive. Device in from short as well. Leaves it down to Head Trick, who has to recover the bomb. Only 20 seconds to do so. And he's just begging for a fight to come his way. He doesn't want to have to walk into them here. He will make a lot of noise. CT player plays it patiently, and it's Yabi with a big round. Everybody doing it, legitimately. Everybody doing it here for Astralis. You just cannot focus a single player.
They are going to go for a standard A here. Smokes towards stairs, jungle, and CT, and they make their way in towards the A side. So bombs should be able to be planted here relatively easy. The question is, how does Astralis look on the retake? Well, the opening double of freebies there, and Device will combine that dynamic duo, the friendship that works so damn well as Yabi adds to his impressive tally too. MPL falls. And it's Kenzazor and Ascenthia with it all to do. And they still need to get that bomb down. Swing and a find. Any more behind it feels unlikely. And they're shut down. Just a couple of consolation kills for Astralis. Their 8th round in a row. I'm going to play into us under. Orthodox angles, but I like it. Device post on the corner, not being flash mollied or smoked off this window angle. They peek and dry. This is such a risk. Device, there's a huge gap he's working with.
Take over, and again, they might have this feeling that the A lean is ever popular. Huxley got to be very careful. Takes a swing. It's confidence, trying to buy space for Stair. Not going to work for him, and Huxley survives a lot of bullets, but no kills come with him. And it will be the B bomb site drop. Might be our first save out here from Astralis. They're going to try and give it a look. The nades are good, but not quite on the mark. Not quite going to give them that free kill that they so desire. Nothing presenting. It does look a little tougher. I think that kill for me surely has to confirm a save. They have so much money, though. They do have so much cash. Why not give it a go? They can buy for the rest of the half. Let's see what we can get away with here. The spams do land. It's starting to look a little futile, and they're having to fight those saving instincts. Yabi will find himself, though, in behind enemy lines. I don't think they quite know that he's here. He's going to try and play the patience. Not a lot of time left on the bomb. Oh, he decides to take the kill. Maybe could have let him leave and all that. He's not going to get the round done. He takes 2 down with him. It's the AWP flash from MPL. But all the same, the round will go the way of bait.
Yeah, well, finally on the board, right? And it's not the embarrassment, quote-unquote, of a 13-0, but then get a pistol and the force pipe behind it, we can maybe start making considerations. But like I said, right, because everybody dies for bait in a round 1, I mean, look at actually their buy. Sure, we've got AKs for the most part across the board, but they'll really lack utility. They don't lack opening kills, though. A double there and a third in the trade. Device will find one of his own. Still a 2 versus 3 here. Made that 2 versus 2
for a second. Yeah, might just be on here. Bomb not out on the side. Device with the flick. He's got the deagle out as well. He's close. He does a lot of damage. Surely Huxley can get this done now, you would say. Smoke goes down. Not ideal for him, and it does give the space across to Headtrick to move around, but the pace picked up, and that HP is easily dealt with. Bait come close, but they can't string them together.
Yeah, big clutch there for Huxley as well. Keeps things favorable, and that's all that matters. I mean, things are very favorable, but just make sure that they have made life so damn difficult. And you kind of want to give all the tout to Huxley for it. And, well, he might be called upon as well. He's now anchoring B all alone. Device is there as he breaks open the smoke. This could get a little funky. He's also being pinted upon from the other side, and he knows about it, but he now has support. Huxley, all he has to do is stay alive, wait for the rifling call to join him. And in they come. He finally falls.
Ooh, Device. Risky move. Loses his head. Not expecting, I suppose, anyone towards apartments. Bomb going to go down. I see what they can get done. Both players here have had hero rounds. Yabi on a 15-2 half. What the hell is that? Is there anything more left in the tank for him on this CT side? Position known of 1. Where is the second man? They're just hoping for an overface, and it's not really happening. Utility comes out. Wrong area. Nice nade, but doesn't reveal the location, and they just walk into the Lion's Den. Easy pickings in the end. 10-2.
Welcome back in 10-2. Is there any life left in bait in their own map pick of Mirage? We'll have to wait and see now, but it's quick towards B seems to be the play. Kenzazor, he's here but not alone. 3 players anchoring this B site, but Device will find the first down for the second. It might be another dominant display on the pistols and in this map for Astralis, as it's now a 2 versus 5. Device finds yet another. And Headtrick, he's 1 foot in the grave. And it feels like his day is done. So all eyes on MPL to maybe try and bail them out. But it looks like Headtrick's already angling for a save. And MPL might be joining him. I guess it's better than being 6 feet under. But this map feels like it is more or less dead or buried.
Indeed. The bounty collected here. Biel with a nice find. Little comical, but the round itself is anything but a head trick as well. His life seems sacrosanct. He will go down, so unlucky here for Bait, it feels like, as things are fully out of hand. Unrecoverable now, you would say. That is the one clean slate that you get at the turn of the half, but they are not able to capitalize. And thus, we look towards map 2 for some kind of a revival for this team. Not their pick.
It's maybe a sign of things to come. Spoken towards Deep Con. Give Astralis a lot of control here. Flash in towards Ladder, but Stair jumps to his demise. Device thankfully there to trade. He's looking to spam through the smoke. He gets close. Damage dealt as Alex is a lucky man to still be alive, and one he might be not so lucky soon. As these players on towards B, they're pouncing. Down, Yabi combining, running and gunning. Yabi finds head trick, and it leaves Alex, the lone man who Device softened up earlier, now in a 1 versus 3. MP9, HE, half armor. Surely this is GG on map number 1.
Yes, indeed. Not going to happen for him here. I would absolutely bet my house on that. And he's spotted now. His seconds are numbered, even, not even days. And surely they're just kind of messing around with him a little bit here, you know. Peek me, just get it over and done with. I'm sure he's saying in his head, and they will finally take him down. 13-2 on their pick. It does not get much better than that. An absolute masterclass there from Astralis and the likes of Yabi, the likes of Device, taking over the game and just absolutely shutting them down. The highest amount of kills
here at IEM Cologne, here on the B stream. Myself, Neokai, and Scriv bringing you through the morning's actions.
Yes, it has been a banger so far. Maybe cast your mind back to map 1. It feels like it was an age ago now, because it was so one-sided. But Bait, they've also forgotten, and they've remembered who they are. Quick kills to open up here, as they look to take this pistol and just reset this series, as I suppose the gods of Counter-Strike have helped them to do as well. 5-on-3. Just a little weary of what's going on here. Checking in between. Could get timings. I think he has just spotted the edge of a player at the very least. Flash is good to force him away. They've still got the Julies to get through, though, and those are incredibly scary in the right hands. Oh. Head tricks are maybe not them. Perhaps, I believe the recovery from Stair, maybe his will be correct. We're about to find out. 4-on-3 for the retake here. No kit available. Another set of Julies, I suppose, is one thing to watch. But the Glocks will battle up close. Stair trying to keep it alive. Only good for one. Not quite enough. And it's Kenzizor with the spin around on the 90-degree to finish it off.
All expectations, I think, should go back to being, well, more of the same. But let's see. Stair gets in front of the smoke in towards Banana. Needs to be careful. A lot of util raining down on his position, but they're wanting to fight, and Stays ready to meet them. NATO bound around that corner, and it does a healthy amount of damage. Self-flashing himself, but it falls to the hands of NPL, who, through the flames, gets the opener.
Well, Bates in firm control of this Inferno. It would appear Yabi, though, spotting just before the smoke goes down a keen headshot onto head trick. So maybe something in it here for the T side, and with that, they've rotated everyone away from B, at least for a second. I think Alex actually was headed back towards CT to get a smoke. Dangerous, of course, that it's not with him, but it is something at the very least and should keep them at bay for a little while longer and buy time for that rotation as well. Still looks good here, and they're going to try and get ahead of the rotation. He's in at CT, can't stop them taking the site. He doesn't want to die, so they will confirm the bomb plant, and the 4-on-4 doesn't look good now for the CTs.
No, not at all. Yabi had the chance at one. Little Labels will get it. Quick trade from NPL, puts it back into a 3 versus 3, might I say, but with the HP of a NPL and NPL, it doesn't feel good. I say that. Nice shot towards the Vice, and there might still be life left in this round for Bait just yet. Crossfire is tough to break down. The last man on own quantity. Stav's gonna go huge, and he does. Both found by him. And Astralis bite back. It's right down to the wire, but all that matters is a round taken, a round found.
Means that Bait have got a keen opportunity to just immediately reset things and get back on the board. But this is good. This is what we wanted, a much better looking team as compared to Mirage. We knew they would be capable on Inferno. They're proving as such. Great flash, though. Not able to find the kill. I mean, felt like it was up on a silver platter, at least for a second or two. Don't even think, yeah, no bullets landed even, so gifted that opener there.
Yeah, absolutely. Sent the house there. What a piece. Numbers kept. Oh, the spam is good, but the nade's better. He's there trying to sneak his way through. He actually might get through. The only issue is there's someone ready to meet them. It's Headtrick. As that smoke breaks open, it's there who falls. And now down to 2. And for Astralis here, hardly win from a spot like this. They've got to find isolated fights, untraded, and I think Beta are actually approaching this really well. They're sticking it in pairs, playing together, and hoping that the crossfires are good enough. Yabi, right idea with the long hold. I don't know if he spotted Kenzazor and a pixel of him. Now he has, and it's been at the cost of his head. And he goes, Hooksy. He's recovered at M4, but 1v4, surely no chance.
Spotted now. No ammo in the M4. Flies in. And if he'd been there, not a bad little move, but he wasn't there. So nothing happening for Hooksy.
So they're going to make his way forward. If he can get an opener, a recovered gun, also pressure towards B, feels like the only real inroads to finding a round like this. There's the opener. Pressure towards B as well. Alex, open, and Alex plucked out of the sky by Yabi's Deagle. This is the round back on. The two things I said that needed to go right do go right. We're going to round on our hands here. That's 2 recovered weapons as well.
Damn. Hell of a shot there from Yabi.
Yeah.
Hell of a shot. And a round-ending shot for sure. They see something like that come up on the kill feed, they're out of there. Still looking for that in this round. Expecting somewhat of a boost to come in, and they are debating what to do with the utility here. Molotov and a nade. Backed up on top of each other. They try and send Stare in head first, and he will fall head first into the ground. And the setup still looks pretty damn good to me. Trade there from Alex. He's able to buy some time. In comes the AWP to back him. Astralis cannot break the defense. They cannot break the siege. And so, Bait set themselves up with yet another round. Not 100% confirmed just yet, but it looks pretty damn good.
Yeah, it feels like most of the way there. Fortunately, this has been what feels like quite a consistent thing of this inability to safely and securely take banana control. However, there is really good space towards A here. No one mini or big pit. Coldzera box cleared as well. Yabi's lurk, or might give them a bit of a chance here. He spotted one swing and he can't quite find MPL, who's just alive. He's trying to buy time as well. It's down to find him. Moto smoke, plant for sure, and a plant in which he's gifted time. 1 versus 2. This has legs behind it. Stown knows it. No util, but he doesn't need it. This all comes down to can he hit the shots. AWP on a retake 2 is never what you want to see. And Stown, he's jiggle peeking. He wants to take this fight. Biding time. Kits in play both ways for Alex and Headtrick, so he's got to hit these shots. Smoke and a flash that comes over. That'll block off Stown. He has to play through this, but he knows his lineups. He knows where to be posted up. Tap on towards the bomb, and he can spam. Little to the right required. Can't quite find him. Oh, I speak too soon. Time out and run out, and it has. Oh, and a deagle shot from Stown. Another absolute banger of a round coming through from Stown, and he bails them out of a dicey spot once again. Early util. Device posted. Once this fights, Stare creeping his way forward. Doesn't spot anything. They're going dry here, but his gun barrel will betray him. And down he goes. Easy one for MPL. And now he can drop the util. Knows they're up close. The Molotov and the flash combo forces him off pushing in towards B. Surely you just drag numbers here as well. They know there's so much presence from Astralis here. One smoke shuts it all down.
Yeah, not looking good. So Beta doing all right in these harder press rounds, you know, maybe give them a bit of pressure, and they seem to perform, but some of the rounds where you expect them to do well, not so much. Yabi, he's millimeters away from that monitor. He is hunched over for this kill, and he will be gifted it. right into the crosshair. He's not missing those while he's nice and close. Kenzazor, meanwhile, in the pit, turning away from all the utility as best he can. To gun difference, what can you do? And again, Astralis with another recovery. They break into the bomb site. They leave it down to the B players who are ready and raring for that B play, but it never comes.
On towards the A site, they now know. One long, one playing midi pit. That's it. That's the only thing we really need to clear. Fantastic work, though. Great adaptability. Got to look towards Hooksy as well. His mid-rounding, we'll keep talking about it, has been absolutely excellent. That was the big thing that made that map number 1 so good for Astralis. Hooksy's mid-rounding was so perfect. And, well, I think it's a little bit more of it there. Yabi gets information, gets a kill. They committed. The bomb is on the back here of Hooksy's. They are looking for this, and he's going to be first contact. There's 3 players here to meet them, one of which being an AWP as well. No surprises, a dead man. Bomb needs to be recovered, and they actually probably need to get out once again. And are we going to go for the old classic later, eh?
Yeah. Look who it is. Look who it is once again. Can he bail them out? Yabi, no. Denied. And that could be a big difference maker. Kenzazor with a massive frag. Still a weaker defended A bomb site, though. Gotta check the cold box. Gotta check the cold box. MPL takes them all. That third is ridiculous. Oh my goodness. And for once, Bait are able to hold on to their A bomb sites.
Yeah, I mean, about damn time realizing that we maybe need to change up our positions a little bit. And Kenzazor does exactly that, playing up in towards balcony, waiting, seeing what arises for him. And oh, it's MPL here, like you said. Third shot was fantastic there for them.
Fire with fire. They've got long control pretty quickly here. Hedrick needs to be careful. I don't think he really respects how many's around that corner. Takes a quick shot. Molotov coming in here. Kenzazor panicked. The AWP going through the smoke. Hello? What is going on? A breakdown entirely of anything that makes sense on the A bomb site. They don't find a single kill. And, well, you would usually save here, but it's the turn of the half, so not going to be the case. We'll see what these 2 remaining boys can get done. A quiet game overall from them on B. It's generally just been the distraction bomb site, the odd hold here or there. Device advanced, easy, and just Alex now standing between 5. Not going to happen. He does get one in the back, but who really cares? It'll be Astralis.
But Bait heading towards B. There is one man here. It is Hooksy, hard anchoring this B site. No one's even remotely close in terms of support. Next is Yabi all the way over playing long corner. So this is, if anything, going to be full retake. Smoke to go front of sight. He's got to hit at least 1 shot and stay alive as sort of a bare minimum. He's being forced all the way back. He's being hunted all the way in towards Church, but it's Yabi who does rotate over in time. Gets one. Kenzazor drops, but a post-spawn setup.
Sent the out, advanced position here, could just mow them all down. Oh, they're set up together so very nicely. And between 2, they get 4. Any hope of the retake shut down before they even get past the church. And that will be that. That will be Bait closing the gap now as well. This is very much a map that remains alive.
Yeah, you're right. Device. He's getting hunted on the way out as well. Concentration kills would be nice. He's working for it though, and it's all work for nothing. Great round for Bait. Only the 1 casualty for them. They find all 5 on the flip side.
But it ain't over yet. Bait trying to keep things going, and well, with 4 in apartments, maybe this is the wacky strat that they need. Yabi will take a small tag, but he gathers a decent chunk of information there. Not a hop, skip, and a jump to assume that they're just going for apartments control in general. So get prepped for those kinds of angles. And now Stown finds himself alone. Counter flashes good-ish, but he peeks into it a bit too early. This is somewhat messy. They're just trying to capitalize on the chaos. 1-for-1's not going to work out. And of course, Device at long cannot stop them planting the bomb.
Really awkward. Molly down. And actually, Molly misses, I think. It felt like it didn't go in the right spot. It didn't spread quick enough. So they are giving a plant there, but a Molly on top of Hedrick. He's trying to find a safe place to escape, but he finally does. Elevated on towards the box. So pressure on. They're giving this retake a go, which in itself is a little bit of a rarity. Device One to his right, one close left as well, so he needs support through that moto smoke, and they'll flash their way in, but the flash also catches the bite, so it stops his push. NPL head trick combined as head trick doubles it down. His third in the round, and another 4 bait as well. They are inching closer.
Looking good. We got the low buy coming round here, so it will be double digits more likely than not. See if there's any plans for Astralis though. Big nade damage on both sides of the equation. But if they can take an early AK, it would be nice.
Oh, hello. I'll take that. Cynthia caught by the scout. Why not? Would be hilarious of all the rounds for Astralis to win, it being this one. The opener is all they've got for now, but Bomb is by no means committed. All the way back by Spawn. This is just bait, just having a little look around, see what opens up for them. Smoke CT, spam from Kenzor, and a re-smoke from Astralis. A huge gap in that right-hand side. I mean, Kenzie can go all the way through. It's way too easy for him, but a nice trade and a gun that is recoverable. So there, you know, that kill alone changes things a lot. Now with an AK and a half armor.
And Astralis going against the grain, right? Against the usual disciplined style. We've got a guy hanging out in the smoke and the former's down. He's going to gather a lot of information. He's being watched for. He needs to do something here. The scout landing tags. Oh, no kills. No kills, but set up for Stown, who there was someone watching it, but he just managed to find the perfect timing to dip in here. Low time on the plant. So put them under pressure. Try and capitalize on the plant, but they're unable to do so. Flying MP9. Does it work as well? So far, not so good. NPL with a key kill. They know where Stairs at, and he's just locked out by this smoke. So close. Yet so far away from the round here, and he will just have to concede for the save.
Yeah, unfortunately. That looks so nice, especially when they had the numbers, but they just needed one kill towards the A site.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, I did see that actually in the first map. I don't know, that's like a little bit of BM or anything.
Yeah, maybe. And, you know, maybe tough for the Astralis players to get their own graffitis.
True.
Sorry, that was maybe uncalled for. Stair, though. He will manage to find the first as a wacky attempt through the smoke there.
Oh, Hooksy will find a Sential, and Hedger just tries to push through that smoke. It's a brazen call. And of course, it's cost them. 2 versus 5 now in what feels like a non-existent round in terms of chances for bait in this one. Something miraculous has got to go in their favor to find round number 18.
Yeah, I feel like they're all trying to walk through smokes in this round so far. Yabi gets a taste of his own medicine, the late round stab, as he will go down. Nade finishes off Alex, however, so just MPL remaining. He has been having a nasty game. He does have the bomb. So these are things that are in his favour. Down with the timing, can't quite drop him, does some more damage. That's all they need to do, really. Just take a few chunks out of him. And eventually he will be in pieces, unable to carry his trusty AK. Stown cleans him up. And Astralis, there you go. At the sort of point of no return, they will stop them from crossing.
AK is back out for bait. No issues to buy into this one. And probably the next one as well. So, like, money's an issue. Astralis have to basically make it a 10-all scoreline before Bait's economy would be in any sort of jeopardy, truly. Stam, up close. Who's this one here as well? Do they clear him? Oh my god, it's a double from Ascentiel and Kentizor. And Ascentiel 180s for another. Oh, so sharp.
Oh my goodness. Device also pretty sharp. There you go. Chiming in for another. We'll keep the AWP alive. But yes, Bait showing that they are too capable of a heavy fragging round. It's going to be over.
Oh.
That's pretty insane timing. Also for the AK as well. And he's not there anymore, Device. So you're going to have to be careful. He's wary of something behind him. Head trick doesn't give the game away. Ready to strike, but just got to choose his moment to pounce. Oh no, that's not the moment. That's not the moment. And Device has done a really good job of holding on to this AWP, taking some guns away.
Not even a shred of banana presence early. Long smoke that'll come through. Still no commit by any means. Swings are as messy, but it's favorable for the Danes. They look for more as Stahl makes it a second. And it's head trick. They're scratching his head and pondering what happened to my teammates. 1v4, no chance for him in this one. He's going to tuck his tail between his legs, get out of there and save. And Alex has gone for half armor, but with a Glock.
Alright. As you do. Something's cooking. Not sure if it's good. Might be a little burnt, maybe. But we'll see. Astralis playing into their hand a little bit. It's Huxi with the spray transfer. Lovely stuff. That's one of the guns dropped as well, right? Is what we're kind of keeping an eye on. How valuable are those kills? Well, one of them pretty damn solid. So, just like that, it looks set to be 11-11.
Oh, the gods looking down favorably upon Huxi. More damage dealt. Oh my.
I guess so.
Nothing to wash them up with, though. Where's like the scrub daddy or anything like that. So, just doing it with your fingers, washing your hands. Surely it's gonna stay dirty. So, Astralis, another round for them. And, you know, honestly, credit to them in terms of the recovery. 10-7 they were down. Things were looking quite dire. And Huxi, he's got a huge in this round. The first two were fantastic. The spam fortune, that favors him.
Getting the dexterity in his favor. It'll buy time for the rotation to come back around.
Yeah, he really threads the needle between the two of them. That's unfortunate. Flash that comes through. He's now in a lot of trouble, but he has Huxi here for support. Who gets two? Of course he does! And Device delivers a shot on towards head trick. 2 versus 3. Bomb will go down, but numbers favor Astralis.
Well, we'll see what they can do with this. 3 coming in from Banana. Not really the best of looks. They're going to have to go through this smoke probably. They have plenty of utility available. Double nades on the cards as well that could really play into their hand. Double Molotov clears out some angles. They're going to break the smoke. That's unexpected. You can see it's caught these two players off guard a little bit. One does go down, and the tag, the Glock finish. Down doesn't know where to look, and they've held the line. As I said, man, all 3 in from Banana. Really not ideal. MPL going to be heard in the apartments. Smoke ready and is released. 4 here in at bracket, so a bloodbath to decide it. It looks good. It looks very good. Lots of damage coming round. Molotov to slow them as well. Solid advantage. Bomb spilled at the feet of the CTs. They should absolutely be ready for this. Looking to confirm things. Take it to the overtime. More and more likely here as down goes head trick. They know that there's a man towards the pit area, and he will now be isolated. Half HP for Alex. They're going to give him the space. They're just going to play around the bomb here.
Some more rounds required in Inferno, it feels. Unless Alex pulls off the miracle, but yeah, unlikely. Alex, he's got a little bit of time, 30 seconds, but knows where one is. Just how do you even recover the bomb here? He'll keep moving around, but he should be dead momentarily. The gun barrel might even block the player down below, and it will. Stown sees him off. Yeah.
And series with these tech issues and things, so, you know, you do have to hand it to them. Got to be quite tiring to play for this long. Device, not fast enough, and Yabi goes down. Damage is decent. Device wants to stick around here. We'll see whether he gets away with this. It's a very aggressive angle. He's good for the first. He's in there looking for more. He's on to the AK. Device stacking up massively. Stown has played around him beautifully. The trade will come in. Device still alive and still fragging. Oh my goodness. There he is. An absolutely beautiful hold. But we saw him get that 4K, and I think that's maybe lit something under him. Flash comes in. It's perfect. It is perfect. MPL does not know what day of the week it is, but we'll certainly see him in the next round. Nothing going to happen for him here. Kenzazor now, low HP, becomes a massive factor, and Astralis are just not letting up. Can they get the trades in here? They know there's at least one more round the corner, but the Device bait is perfect, and he will deliver. Yabi finds his. It's looking so good here from Astralis. Well, here we are. Feels like that moment again. Series on the line. Hooksy. A lot of damage dished out on both sides here. Hooksy was thinking about going forwards. He gets flash. Stairs there to back him. Still leaving him here at the sandbag. Flash comes in for an escape. And Stown will cover things and find that frag. That was at the top end of Banana as well. It's a little chaotic over here.
That's really well played, though. Hooksy flashes high. They know he's trying to get out, so they try and hunt. Stown swings immediately as Hooksy turns his back to then cover him and gets the kill. That's super, super important. And look at this as well. Hooksy, oh, he's turning around. Bad time for to do that. But they're posted. Stown, low on HP. Needs something else, but can't quite find it. But look at the damage dealt over towards Bay. A Cynthial head trick. 2 versus 2 against Yabi and Device. Device are only a 5-7. So drop the orb, looking for a gun.
Yeah. I think so.
Oh, lucky man. There's one.
The smoke.
No way. Is he pushing
Not
it?
ideal. They're just contacting through. Going to be hurt now, unfortunately. The first orange man is not very healthy. Needs one. Oh, and Device, he'd started spraying. In from CT comes a Cynthial. Can he save the round?
Oh.
Yeah, no! Device again. Beggars belief. Another big round from him in the overtime to find 15.
Oh my god. Oh, how has he got away with that second kill? One more round is all they need. Just got to show us a little bit of this T-side, and hopefully not as weird and wonderful as the T-side was in regulation, where it was, oh, actually we can't get into B. Yabi late lurk A, which worked way too many times. I'm hoping Bay still have that fresh in their memory. That's a bold push though from MPL. He's now got a call from the grave. That's also their main guy, generally speaking, in terms of the numbers, down. The chances are thinning out for Baitin. The Danes are on the brink, and Device will trade, keeping the numbers in their favor. Smoke down long, that denies head trick. Anything but he lines them up. It's a collat. Oh, timing couldn't have been worse there, but it couldn't have been better for head trick as he finds both. Yabi late lurk, we need it.
Oh, the boost spotted. They've got info on one more. Numbers are even here, but the M4's surely looking to just rip through these low HP players. Battered and bruised as they attempt to hold on to what remains of the A-bomb side. Double swing coming in, and it's successful. Oh, and Stare finds the head of the final. It does seem a little bit of a guardian angel there for Astralis as the overtime heavily goes their way. A completely different team